Okay, let me tell you about something very, very odd that's going on. And it's actually horrible, like really, really horribly destructive for the finances of the show. Our show has many sources of revenue. One of those sources is Patreon. We've been using it for a year and a half or so. We've got around 1,700 or so donors who contribute monthly on Patreon. Another funding source for the show is membership. And this story makes me so upset. It's hard to even put into words. With membership, we used to accept payment via something called Amazon Pay, which means you signed up for membership on our website, but a payment option was Amazon Pay. And then the payments were processed by Amazon. It's sort of like Amazon's equivalent of PayPal or Stripe. A few years ago, Amazon phased out this payment method, so we stopped allowing it for new members, but existing members using this thing called Amazon Pay were still allowed to use it. And what we said was, when your membership expires, transition over to a different form of payment. But a lot of our members still are on Amazon Pay. This is so confusing, and maybe you can help me figure it out. I got an email from Amazon Pay yesterday saying that because of our Patreon account, Amazon Pay is suspending our Amazon Pay account and keeping all of our money, okay? Let's see if we can figure out what they meant. The email they sent me says, we have closed your Amazon Pay account, canceled pending transactions, and placed a temporary hold on any funds in your account. We took these actions because your website, patreon.com/David Pakman Show, may be in violation of our acceptable use policy, which prohibits the use of our payment service for transactions involving charitable solicitations by any entity without a valid 501c3 tax-exempt status. What they sort of seem to be saying is that they see us on Patreon soliciting funds, which they interpret to be charitable solicitations, but we're not a 501c3, and therefore they believe the funds that we are receiving via Amazon Pay are also charitable funds solicited without being a nonprofit 501c3. So therefore, they are banning us from Amazon Pay and impounding all of our money. I immediately appealed this, saying, what on earth does Patreon have to do with Amazon? We don't claim to be a nonprofit. We are a for-profit. People sign up for membership. What the hell is going on? And I got an email back from Amazon Pay within a few hours, which of course they've taken very seriously, saying simply, after reviewing your account, we have decided not to reinstate your Amazon Pay account. Any remaining funds are being reserved in your account. They may be held for 90 days. After 90 days or the completion of investigations, funds minus claims and chargebacks will be made available for withdrawal. In speaking to Amazon about that, they said there is no guarantee at all that the funds will be made available if indeed we are found to be in continuing violation of the policy, which of course we will be because we have membership in Patreon and we depend on funding from the audience. So what can I do? Probably nothing. We are losing that money. We are losing those members. And this is really not a good use of my time that could be spent making shows, researching stories, preparing for interviews, as you can probably imagine. So Amazon is attacking us because we are on Patreon. I've got people emailing me mad about Patreon because some of the recent controversies related to them. So here's my ask, and we can get past this so easily. If you currently support the show on membership or Patreon, you don't have to do anything. Don't worry about it. You don't need to change a thing. If you were using Amazon Pay to support us, or if you want to help us fight back against this and the thousands of dollars in lost revenue that it represents, just grab a membership on our website, www.joinpakman.com. We control the entire process. You can use any credit or debit card. If you have a PayPal account, you can use a linked bank account or any payment method you have linked to PayPal. You can now transfer cryptocurrency into PayPal and then use PayPal to get a membership. We pay 2.9% plus 30 cents. No big fees, No risk of any of this stuff. People emailing me lately saying, we want you to get off Patreon. How can I support you without going through some other service that maybe will suppress speech? We've had the solution for a long time. Membership on our website. Please help us push back against this, because this is really just, at the end of the year, someone coming and saying, here's thousands of dollars you're losing and thousands of dollars that we may also hold for 90 days or indefinitely if we don't like what it is that you're doing. Memberships start at $6 a month. If you want a 40% discount, use the coupon code This Is 2020. That will make a monthly membership $3.60 a month. We can fight back against this. We have total control over the payment process and the entire thing when you sign up at www.joinpakman.com. Don't let them do this to us. It's yet another one of these attempts to sideline the work that we're doing.